Hey, everybody. Good morning. We are live for another Multiply Minute, our training in under 10 minutes. And today we are going to be live talking to you, yes, you, about the number one reason why you are not recruiting more people. And by the way, this is something you're going to want to know. I'm making sure we're streaming live in all the places. So as I do that, go ahead and tell me where you're tuning in from. By the way, if it is your first time watching, click a number 1 if this is your first live with me. And tell us where you are tuning in from. When you crack the code to this, when you figure out the number one reason why you're not recruiting more, this is going to change everything for you. Okay. So I'm so excited for today. Drop the word live if you're tuning in live. For those of you who end up watching the replay, drop the word replay below. If it's your first time watching us, drop the number 1 in the comment section. I would love to warmly welcome you thereafter. And don't forget to hit the share button on your team pages or threads right now. The more who know, the more you multiply. When you do, we enter you in to win a copy of our best-selling brand new book, which you can get on Amazon right now, The Multiply Method. When you pre-order right now on Amazon, by the way, we give you the workbook for free. We'll talk to you about that in just a little bit. But hey, everybody, I'm Sarah Robbins, and I'm coming to you live with a Multiply Minute. And this is so cool because every single day for 21 days leading up to the launch of our best-selling new book, The Multiply Method, we're going to be giving you one best practice to help you to build your business. Who is ready to multiply? If you are, drop the word multiply below. The more excited you are, the more engaged you are, the more excited I get. So come on, drop the word multiply. We are so glad to have you here. Today, we're going to be talking about the number one reason why you are not recruiting more people. Why are you not sponsoring more people, specifically into the business? Because I just want to say this, and this is something that you just need to know, is your opportunity is one of your hero products. I know what y'all are thinking. It's the products are hero products, and they are. They change lives. Doesn't the business change lives too? It is one of your hero products. In fact, I believe it is the thing that you should be leading with. To lead with the business, default on the product. So if somebody's not interested in the opportunity, it's like, hey, no problem. You can try our products. Let me just ask you a quick question. What do you believe? And I want you to share this in the chat. This is super important to me that you share this in the chat. What do you believe is the reason you are not sponsoring more people? Now, here's the thing, I'm not judging anybody in the checks. Maybe you are sponsoring people, but why are you not sponsoring more? And maybe you're not sponsoring any people. Why? And you don't have to tell me whether you're in the category of I already sponsor people or I haven't sponsored anybody. Why do you think that is? I'm going to take a minute. I want everybody here who's listening live to put it in the chat. Why do you think that you are not sponsoring more people? Is it mindset? Is it skill set? What could some of those areas be? And as you guys are typing and sharing, here's the thing that I want to say is when you figure this out and when you make this shift, you're going to start sponsoring like the superstar that you are. Okay. I believe one of the hero products in our companies is our opportunity. It changes lives at scale. That's why I am so keen on leading with the business and why I sponsor so many people. And why do you think that that is important? I want you to think about this. This is how you create sales that multiply. It's not just you, like one point of sale, it's multiple points of sales when you build a sales team. So essentially, what do we want to do? We do want to sponsor people who love the product, but also people who are willing to share them with other people. And I share this language in the book. It's like, hey, could you envision sharing your results and referral link with a friend? So what do you believe is the reason why you're not sponsoring more people? Is it mindset? Is it skill set? Put it in the chat below. If you're watching live, I see you on live. I want you to put a comment in the chat below because I want to be able to address it today. Who's going to be brave enough to say, why do you think you're not sponsoring more people? We have all heard of fear of failure, right? Where we're afraid that we could fail at something. Okay, Kathy says mindset. Thank you for being brave and sharing that. Leslie says skill set. Okay, so we're seeing some mindset, we're seeing skill set. I love this. Lee says maybe both. I love that. Maybe both. Okay, there is actually, and here's the thing I want you to hear. All the skills set pieces for sponsoring are in the Multiply method. It's where do I find people? What do I say? Words that work. You're going to love the tips, the scripts, the posts, the prompts to help you to sell more and sponsor more. But today I want to address the number one reason. And Stacey, you're kind of getting close there and touching on it. This piece of self-doubt. Okay. And specifically, what is it? And by the way, we built the $1 billion sales team that broke records in the industry. My sales team, we built to $1 billion in under 5 years. We were the only company that did it. We created the largest, fastest growing sales team ever in the history of our industry. And we did it with simple systems, all which we teach in the Multiply method. I have now coached in the industry for nearly 2 decades, and I've worked with thousands of people, even outside of my company, and help them to become successful in our coaching programs. The number one reason why most people don't sponsor more, and I'm going to tell you how to fix it, it's actually fear of failing others. You see, we've heard about fear of failure. We're afraid of failing, but subliminally, whether they realize it or not, they're afraid. If I did sponsor somebody, could I help them to be successful? Would any of you be brave enough to say that's true? Because I remembered when that was me. I was a shy young teacher. It took me several months to sponsor my first person. Would any of you say, you know what, that probably is true? If I did start them, it's like, what would I do? And so that is the main reason. And here's the thing I can say to you that is going to help you with all of that. First and foremost, there's an entire chapter on effective enrollment and onboarding in the Multiply method. This is one of the chapters. So this basically, just this is not a book of stories, it's systems. And so this is actually coming to you today from chapter 4, Fast Start, how to start new distributors strong every single time. Every single time. So if you want a simple system, doesn't matter your company, your level, this is going to help you to level up and level them up. This is going to give you this simple system to start people strong every single time. I love this. Kathy said, you hit the nail on the head. Bingo. Yep, this is true. The number one reason. Why? Nancy, right? People are afraid, are not sponsoring more people is they're afraid of what if I fail them? So what if you had a system to start new people strong and it was simple every single time? So here's what I recommend when you start a new person. Again, the entire system is in the book, chapter 4. Is number one, success starts with effective enrollment. Set an enrollment appointment with your new person where you can walk them through and get them off to a great start, introducing them to your new distributor bundles, introducing them to your auto ship or your loyalty program, and then setting their first getting started appointment. Now, many times companies will give you getting started guides. They'll give you kind of like duplication systems, whether it's your company or your team. The best thing you can do is not just forward it their way, but walk them through it. Walk them through page by page. Click on the links together and walk them through, teach them how, okay? And that may seem elementary to you because you're familiar with the knowledge, but it's not to them. So effective enrollment, that's next, one of the keys. And then after that, setting that onboarding appointment. The number one thing that I focus on, write this down, and there's more detail on it in the book. I love that, Sharon, you got your book. Who else got your book? Let me know in the chat. Here's the thing I want you to hear. The number one thing that I focus on with new people is one simple skill set. Does anybody know what it is? If you're in my coaching program, the Network Marketing Inner Circle, you better know what it is. What's the number one skill set that we focus on? It's inviting. Inviting is a second nature skill set. Everybody has invited to a birthday party. Yes or no, right? Yes, we have. So instead of getting people into a bunch of busy work month one, we focus on launching their business and inviting to an event, launching their business and inviting to an event. So, for example, I just started a new business partner, Amanda. Shout out, Amanda Hooper. You're awesome. She's in her mid 40s, just had a baby. I'm like, man, she is like superhero. She can do that. She can do this. And Amanda, in 2 weeks, made her first promotion, earned several bonuses, including a company incentive, some cool new shoes. And people were like, how did she do it so fast, especially as a busy mama of a brand new baby? And Amanda wrote the reasons why she's going to train it on one of our team calls. And she said, I really focused on launching. So here's the thing, whether your company is a party plan company or not, we launch everybody with an event. We do. When you think about events, and there's a whole chapter on events, by the way, what to do pre-event, the event, like a literal template for it, and post-event for follow-up in the multiply method. Okay. So when you think about an event, this maximizes time and multiplies your exposure. It helps a new person get their first crop of customers, make their first promotion, and it gets them so excited they want to continue on to month 2. You see, if people don't have results right away, they quit. So what I said to Amanda was this: the next steps are, we are going to launch your business. Do you notice what I said? Did anybody hear what I said? Because I give you lots of language here. I want you to hear. The next steps are. I didn't say, do you want to launch your business? That would be like me asking all of you, do you want to go work out today? Like, probably not. Maybe some of you, okay, but probably not. But our willing to has to be greater than our wanting to. So as a leader, I was like, hey, Amanda, yes, go Amanda. As a leader, I knew she trusted me. She wants to be successful. So I'm going to say, here are the next steps. Write that down. Here are the next steps. Those 5 words can help you to fast start someone. You're not asking them, do you want to? Here are the next steps. We're going to launch your business. Now, here's where you can offer a choice. Do you want to do in person, virtual, or to go live together? In person, virtual, or go live together. If it's in person and I'm local, I'm showing up. If not, I'm streaming in. Virtual, I just have them prepare their why, open up, and introduce me. I'm gonna launch them. Live, we just go live together and we share. That's where choice comes in. But when we lead and guide people to here are the next steps, and we lead them to launch their business, that's how you get them off to a great start every single time. It's when they share it with their network. That's low-hanging fruit. The people who are most likely, right, to know, love, and trust them, people will do business with them. I love this, Nancy, and thank you for being vulnerable here. She said, you nailed it. Okay, Nancy, shout out to you as one of our Inner Circle students, and I love having you in the program, Nancy. So think about that. All Amanda had to do, month 1, her first 2 weeks, was not focused on the back office, not getting on a bunch of training calls. Yes, Nancy. Nancy has this question. Could this work for a relaunch? Yes. She wasn't focused on a bunch of things that didn't matter. She was focused on income producing activity. And during her first month, the only thing I had her focused on was inviting. And then after the event, following up. This is how we launch new people strong every single time. It's one word, and Lisa called it out in the chat. It's inviting. It's inviting. Do you see how simple it is to start new people? And let me just ask you, put a yes in the chat. Do you think this is going to help you to get over that fear of failing others when you follow this simple step? And by the way, chapter 4 in the book is going to literally give you my entire onboarding system that will work for anybody in any company. And you will be surprised at how simple it is to get people off to a great start every single time. Yes, every single time. Okay, friends. Who liked today's little multiply minute? I went a little over 10 minutes here, but if you loved it, make sure you share this right now on a team page or in your threads, because the more who know, the more who multiply. And if you like this, by the way, you're going to love my best-selling new book, The Multiply Method. You can actually grab your copy today on Amazon. And when you enter the receipt into the multiplymethod.com, we're going to give you the workbook free to help you to implement everything you're learning and generate new leads. And you guys, it is, where am I here? It is so good. So if you drop the word multiply below, the goal is that you implement and you generate new leads chapter by chapter. If you drop the word multiply below, we're going to send you the link to get the free workbook right in your inbox. But do not wait, because you don't want to forget. These bonuses last for a limited time. So drop the word multiply below right now if you want a little reminder of where to put your receipt. Okay. All right, guys, tell me, what is one thing that you learned in today's time together? And by the way, who is excited to multiply? Let's go. I love that, Laura. I am so excited to help you guys to multiply your business. Make sure you get your copy on Amazon, and we will see you here same time, well, same place, for another multiply minute. With that, I hope this helps you to multiply your business. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Goodbye for now, and rock on, rock stars. Talk to you soon.